Now, Larry, you got an interesting endorsement yesterday from the former chairman of the Williamson County Democratic Party. What do you make of all that?
That's right. I think it's wonderful because here's what's happening. We talk a lot about conservative values as a state and as a county, but Greg did one better. He actually stood up for his, and I respect that, and that's honorable.
Now, your opponent, her reaction to Chairman Wyndham's endorsement of you was to call Chairman Wyndham a criminal. What do you make of that?
Well, she also said that his behavior was erratic and destructive, and she said, I hope he gets the help he needs. It shows you how divisive they are. It shows you how angry they are. And what we say in the world of politics is, the louder they squeal, the more it hurt. This one hurt. This one means something because remember, Greg Wyndham was elected by over 50% of the Democrat primary voters this year. He has support. People do believe in him. They do like what he stands for. So when he leaves the more extremist part of that party, it's significant. So what we're telling all the conservative Democrat friends is, if you feel like the national party has left you, if you feel like the state party has left you, come help us.
Well, that's a really good point. I mean, Williamson County is not known for being a particularly liberal county.
That's right.
Maldonado, your opponent, got into office in 2008, really riding the Obama wave to some extent.
That's correct.
What does this action between her and Wyndham tell you about where things are this year?
Those guys are split. The Democrat Party is split. There are still those conservative Texas Democrats in pockets across the state. And they're the ones who feel that this nationalist, leftist, extremist money coming in is not good. I mean, that money has come into Williamson County. That's not what Williamson County believes in. That's not what Williamson County wants to vote for. But yet it's running the executive committee of their Democrat Party. And Greg is not that guy. Greg, big picture, believes a lot like we do. He's one of those conservative Texas Democrats who feels that the party left him. So he walked away.
Now, you talk about that money coming into the district from outside. Who are you talking about specifically?
It's a lot of the Andy's List money. It's a lot of the Obama money. If you go back and look at the reports, you can definitely see that's not money from here. It's not even money from Texas. It's coming in from all over the country into our county. But the values of the people who have written those checks, what they stand for, is not what we stand for here in Williamson County. And that's become very evident within the Democrat Party, which is why you saw what happened. And I think going forward, it defines who my opponent is, and it defines that she represents that faction of an extremist part of the Democrat Party that our Texas conservative Democrats don't want any part of.
Now, we're hitting the home stretch of the campaign now. What happens between now and November 2nd?
We have a lot going on, anywhere from the phone banking to the door knocking. We still have every medium possible that we can buy, we're buying. So it's a connection with the voters. It's one-on-one. It's delivering our message. It's contrasting the two of us as people, as policymakers, going forward. So it's a one-to-one contact.
So November 2nd, you looking for a T-Nami?
I think it's coming for a lot of folks. I mean, if you just look at what's happening across the state right now, our internal polls are no different than what you're seeing from the national polls or statewide polls. It's consistent in Williamson County as well. There's that frustration with what's happening at that level that is bleeding down into the county level. And here's why. Because the decisions that they're making in D.C., this administration is making, does affect us. It's going to saddle us, the federal health care bill will saddle our state with a $28 billion hole over 10 years. It affects exactly what we're doing. That's money that we can't spend for other things. Texans can run Texas. We keep saying that. It's a great example of how national politics is affecting how we do business here.
Now, when the voters of Williamson County send you to Austin next year, what's your top priority?
We've got to create jobs, and we're going to invest in education. There's no doubt about it. Those two go hand in hand. There's a synergy when you want businesses to come here, when you want your community to thrive economically, when you want to build this economic infrastructure that creates jobs and provides opportunities. You need an educated workforce to do so. So the two go together. You have a strong educational system, public and higher, and then you bring together some economic development, and your community is stronger and more diversified.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks for your time today,
Thank you
Larry.
very much.